Now we'll look at the sole trader business arrangement in more detail. A sole trader is the simplest business arrangement to trade from. Commencing a business as a sole trader is a relatively straightforward and cost-effective process. If you choose to trade as a sole trader, you are not even required to register a new business name with the Department of Fair Trading. As a simple example, if you operate as a consultant and your name is John Smith, then you may simply operate as John Smith, and when offering your services to the wider public, you may add alongside your name consulting services. Or in the case of carpentry services, you would simply advertise the name John Smith and in brackets or alongside the name put carpentry services. However, if you intend to advertise a name that's more appealing for advertising purposes, you would prefer to trade under a different business name, or you simply wish to distance yourself from the business, you may choose to register a business name with the Department of Fair Trading for a price of approximately $150. This application form is known as Application Form 1 in New South Wales and is called Application for Registration of a Business Name. This document is brief and may be completed in the offices of the Department of Fair Trading, and a certificate will be issued immediately, or you may prefer to complete the application and post it to your nearest Fair Trading office. This Form 1 has a consistent layout in each state or territory and is a relatively straightforward form. Assistance in processing the form can be provided by a professional advisor, our hotline for gold members, or the Department of Fair Trading direct. In addition to completing the optional registration of a business name application, it will be essential to register for an ABN, or Australian Business Number. Like a tax file number, ABNs are the glue that keep the system together. Put simply, if you don't have an ABN, you're not in business. An ABN application may be completed online through the Australian Business Register, the ABR, or you may choose to prepare the application and send it to the ABR by post. A link to this website address can also be found on the AdviceSpot website, as well as links to many other informative websites. The ABN application is more complicated than the business name application, and you may need to seek the services of a qualified tax advisor in order to accurately prepare this application. Alternatively, you may seek advice directly from the tax office or from our hotline if you're a gold member. The tax office website is www.ato.gov.au, or there is a link from the AdviceSpot website that'll take you there. We also explain the ABN application in considerable more detail in another DVD produced by the AdviceSpot. Other topics that are covered in other DVDs include setup issues for sole traders, partnerships and companies. In addition, insurance and superannuation basics, together with setting up business bank accounts, tax bank accounts and credit cards, tax deductions, tax planning, GST issues, invoicing and how long to retain business records are all explained in other DVDs. Finally, the tax rates that apply to sole traders are the same as normal individual tax rates, as the sole trader business financial information fits neatly into the business owner's individual tax return. The benefit of only having to lodge one single tax return rather than additional tax returns in the case of other business structures is a great advantage for sole traders, because it helps keep the complexity and the costs down. The 2009 individual tax rates can be seen on our website and range from 0% right up to 45% for those who earn more than $180,000.